It is Saturday, December 20th, 2025. If you needed an excuse to be unproductive, apparently it's Sangria Day, which feels medically aligned with the AI news cycle.
Wait, that is so on brand for today. Sangria Day plus AI shipping, three separate. This will change your workflow updates? That's a choose your own chaos situation.
Exactly. This is CoeCast, I'm Hunter.
And I'm Riley. And yes, this whole episode is stitched together by a fully automated little robot assembly line of AI tools. So if we suddenly sound like we're broadcasting from inside a blender, that's the vibe.
We leave the weird in, it's part of the experiment. All right, today's main story. OpenAI shipped new real-time audio snapshots in the Realtime API, new mini text-to-speech, new mini transcription, and a new real-time mini model snapshot.
Everyone on X is acting like it's the second coming of voice agents. And I get it. But you're going to tell me the first winning use case is not some spicy sci-fi assistant, it's
Call summaries. The most boring thing, the most profitable thing, the most please stop making my team listen to 10 hours of calls thing.
it's always the boring thing. The enterprise is like, cool, can it make my life less annoying? Not, can it flirt with my customers in a British accent?
Although it probably can. But here's why summaries win. They create clean downstream automation. You transcribe, you extract intent, you tag objections, you update CRM fields, you trigger follow-up emails, you route tickets, you generate coaching notes. That's a real pipeline.
And it's low drama. Like if the voice agent messes up the vibes, no one cares. If it messes up refund approved versus refund denied, you're in legal group chat hell.
That's the key. Voice agents are getting cheaper and faster. So what's the bottleneck now? It's not just latency. It's reliability and compliance, like you said.
Wait, hold up. Define reliability in a way creators actually feel.
Totally. Reliability is when it doesn't confidently invent details. It's when it handles noisy audio, accents, interruptions, and still does the right thing. And it's when tool calling works. Like if the agent says, let me check your order, it actually checks the order, not just role plays checking the order.
Yes. The fake tool call theater drives me insane. It's like watching someone pretend to type on a keyboard in a movie.
The new mini transcription snapshot is getting talked about as less hallucination prone. That helps, but voice agents still mess up in very specific places.
Names. Always names. And phone numbers. And anything where one digit changes the whole universe.
Exactly. Names, numbers, addresses, and then intent when it's subtle, like, I'm thinking about canceling versus I'm canceling. Humans can hear the emotional hedge. Models sometimes flatten that.
Also sarcasm. People are like, yeah, great, love that for me. And the bot is like, I'm glad you love it. No, you are not.
So the practical best practice right now is treat voice like a front end. The real system is the guardrails behind it. Confirmation loops for key facts, readback for numbers, a human handoff path that doesn't feel like punishment.
And a kill switch. Always. I don't care if you're a solo creator doing inbound calls for a course or a huge brand. If your agent starts saying haunted stuff, you need the big red button.
Now, the open source angle. People keep comparing proprietary voice stacks to open pipelines. The honest open source can compete moment next year is not going to be pure speech-to-speech magic out of the box.
It's going to be modular, right? Like best-in-class transcription model, then a decent open LLM, then a solid TTS, and glue it together.
Yes. Open can compete when your workflow is tolerant to slightly higher latency and you can operationalize it. The pain is hosting, monitoring, and turn-taking. The proprietary stuff makes it feel like one smooth instrument.
And open source is like building a band out of Craigslist musicians. Could be amazing, could be chaos. Depends on the conductor.
Great analogy. Okay, second big story. OpenAI dropped a new flagship image model that everyone is calling Hazel. The hype is layout, text rendering, style consistency, and prompt adherence.
I have been waiting for text in images that doesn't look like it got wet in the rain. If Hazel actually nails text, that kills a whole category of busy work.
So what creative workflow dies first?
The intern making 47 ad variants. I'm sorry. That job is now intern supervising the variant machine.
I agree. Banner designers aren't dead, but the production part shifts. The craft becomes direction, systems, and taste, like defining the visual rules, not manually nudging pixels all day.
Also, junior copywriters get changed, not replaced, changed. Because if the model can render clean headline text in the image, you're not writing 10 options and praying the designer picks one. You're writing the one that matches the offer, then generating variations with guardrails.
The underrated downside, though, if everyone has super consistent on-brand AI images, we might get a monoculture. Perfectly aligned product grids everywhere. Same lighting, same tasteful gradient.
Like the whole internet becomes an airport lounge. Clean, premium, soul removed.
So marketers should stop doing something immediately if the edit the asset workflow is real.
Endless prompt tweaking. I'm begging. If you can edit, stop regenerating like it's a slot machine. Just edit the thing. Move the logo, fix the headline, swap the background, keep the character consistent.
Yes, and stop A/B tests that are basically vibes. If it's easy to make variants, people start testing nonsense. You still need a hypothesis, offer, audience, hook, proof.
Okay, but counterpoint. Sometimes vibes are the hypothesis.
That's fair, but at least admit it's vibes. Label it in your doc, this test is pure chaos.
Put it under Sangria Day testing methodology.
Perfect. All right, third story, and it's spicy. Meta started using signals from Meta AI chatbot conversations to personalize ad targeting. People are worried about privacy.
In plain English, is this search ads for your private thoughts?
It's not literally your private messages to friends from what's being reported. It's your conversations with the chatbot. But the emotional reality for users is the same. I said a thing to an AI in what felt like a private moment, and now I'm getting ads about it.
That is nightmare fuel. Imagine you ask Meta AI, like, how do I deal with burnout? And then your feed is like, buy this cortisol supplement, babe.
Exactly. For advertisers, the marketing brain goes, wow, intent signals, because conversational intent can be stronger than likes and follows.
But the brand risk is insane. You do not want to be the villain in a privacy thread. That is how you get screenshotted into oblivion.
So what's the least terrible way for brands to benefit from conversational intent signals?
You focus on being the answer, not the stalker. Make content that helps when people are already exploring a topic. Don't run creepy creative that implies you know what they asked the bot.
Yes. Creative strategy matters more. Keep it contextual. Don't say, we heard you talking to Meta AI about knee pain. Say, if you're dealing with knee pain, here's a guide. Make it feel like relevance, not surveillance.
And if you're a marketer, please, for the love of trust, talk to legal and comms before you do anything innovative with this. Because the backlash will not be rational, it'll be emotional.
Also, big picture, this connects to what we've been talking about this week. The ecosystem keeps pushing speed and predictability. Faster models, more reliable outputs, more automation hooks. We talked about that with Gemini Flash and all the low latency wins stuff.
And the ad platforms are merging with the AI layer. Google putting ads inside AI answers. Meta pulling intent from chatbot conversations. It's like the interface becomes the marketplace.
Which means creators and brands need stronger systems. Not just better prompts, systems. Logs, approvals, schemas, human review, and fallback paths.
Okay, give them the snarky checklist for avoiding vendor lock-in. Like, what do we do without turning into a platform hostage?
All right, keep your transcripts and call data in your own storage. Use a shared schema for outputs like summaries and tags. Don't hard-code one vendor's tool calls into everything. And always have a backup model path for mission-critical steps.
And don't let the voice agent be the only place the truth lives. Export the artifacts. Receipts only.
Exactly. Build it so you can swap models without rewriting your whole business.
All right, I feel like we covered the holy trinity today. Talk better, draw better, target creepier.
That's the industry slogan, yeah.
Sangria Day really said, let's get messy.
Thanks for hanging with us on KoiCast. Subscribe if you want more chaos with practical takeaways.
And go check out koi.com/resources for AI news and updates. Keep it responsible, keep it fun, and maybe celebrate Sangria Day by automating your call summaries so you can log off early.
Catch you next time.